Right there. Taylor? Hey, but Taylor's on the team. I really want to let go of him. This is really weird. Can we see you if we look through the pitch light? Can we just say goodbye?
You're getting real up in there.
What is that? Saying nude.
Wow, that's really crappy. What's up, you guys?
Can I pick it up and look at you?
Hang on.
What's happening? Why isn't it moving? Can I pick it up and look at you? It's not moving at all.
Oh, yeah, that's better. Let's turn our lights on.
And let go. And let go.
Look around.
And they don't turn on.
Can you block?
What the heck? What in the world is going on?
How old are you? Oh my god, I would not do that to you. Sorry, on our friendship. Seriously? On our friendship. There's no way. What's that mean?
That's the devil. That's hell.
There's no way because
Look,
I'm a Christian.
sun in that, and then
Are you the devil?
and sun goes to the bottom.
What do you mean, are you the devil? Why are we supposed to be playing with the devil, dude? What is going on? What is going on? Oh, I'm serious that that's something.
Hey, I got a question.
Moving this
Hey, I got a question. Ask it something about yourself that she.
All right, you gotta go on somewhere.
And you close your eyes. What was the name of your first
What's
dog?
my grandma's name? She wouldn't know that. I don't know that.
I don't understand this, you guys.
What's your grandma's name? I can't tell you. That's what he's gonna say, and if he says it right, then.
Hey, specify which grandpa you say that's my mom's dad.
What is my mom's dad's name?
I don't like this one bit.
You're not gonna do it, right?
Especially when I'm sitting here watching Taylor Alicia and she's playing with a freaking Ouija board.
Can you spell out my mom's dad's name? What is it? What is it? I don't even know what it is, and it's moving stuff.
Hopefully that changes. Because I don't like that.
What's happening? Why did you say yes? Can you spell out?
Oh, that's better. Something right there. I did not have.
How old are you? What's happening? What is that? 2 years old? 2? It looks like fruits and mine's a little. No, it looks like 2's in the single now. Maybe 30? Oh my god. I don't know. It's on 3. It's on 3 now. Oh my
I
god.
did not have.
Wait. Oh my god, it's getting the 4. The 6. No. He's 36. Dude, I
I don't know what's going on, you guys. I mean,
How do we flip it out?
I don't. I'm pretty sure I did not have this much lights on me, but
Go to the sun, dude. What does the sun mean? I don't know, dude. What? Hey, can we say goodbye, please? Like, at this point, I'm really scared to do that. I don't want it home.
Okay, so yeah, go. Now just do yourself, say goodbye, and then just go goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Alright,
Alright, guys.
screw that.
That was a good way to celebrate my birthday.
well, I can't figure out why it's.
Hey, it's cool. I will see you guys
I don't want them flashing. So I'm sitting here watching Taylor Alicia, and I realized that I've got to do a live stream tonight. So, but I can't move over something. Maybe that'll help. It's still not helping. I don't understand it, you guys. I mean, maybe maybe that'll work. I think I had it more on the ceiling, to tell you the truth. I think my niece moved everything when she was over here the other night. We're going to turn T-Fox down. So, boy, do I got some stuff to tell y'all tonight. Some stuff that I'm really loving, to tell you the truth. So, got some great news today, and believe it or not, it had me smiling all day long. I don't really know if I should be telling y'all this just yet, but oh well. I mean, it came from one of the board members, so. This red's got to go. So, actually, let's pull this out. I still got friggin' red on me. I don't like this one bit. I may end up turning them back off. So, well, now they're working. Okay, that's. Yeah, that's better. So, let's turn this on so we're not getting all the T-Fox. So, you guys, it took a lot of courtesy, I don't want to say courtesy, because I could really am celebrating in a way and I'm hoping to God that she gets what she deserves. Yeah, that's definitely what I want to hear right now. So all morning long, I've had a smile on my face. Turn you all a little bit more. So, like I said, all morning long, I've had a smile on my face. I couldn't be any happier. And I'm hoping to God that it happens. That the board doesn't fall for her tricks. That they don't fall into her little games. I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm not disappointed in the board and that I'm still very, very hurt by the way the board treated all of us. I'm disappointed because it's taken the board this long to realize what we was trying to tell them long ago. I mean, I wrote instant reports on this woman. Other people wrote instant reports on her, trying to tell the board what she was doing, trying to tell the board, look, y'all need to get rid of this woman. And it's like they'd never listened to us. Our word was never good for them. So that is why I'm disappointed in the board. Um, you know, and like I said once before, these were people that I looked up to um, until they decided to treat us crappy. I looked up to these people, and so I mean, like I said, I looked up to these people, and when they did what they did to us, it just was like a fist, like somebody's punching you. Like somebody was punching you in the face or in the stomach, rather. So I mean, that much it really hurt. Let me get this up on Facebook so people can join the chat. So people can join into the conversation. Why does that say good morning? I sure as heck hope this chat isn't, this live stream isn't named that. Because that's not what I named it. I may have to go in and change the name. And what do you know? So it named it wrong. So I'm having to rename it. I don't know why it did that. So, let's see, enable slow chat. There we go. And it's still showing that. I don't understand why. Twitter's recognizing the new link, so why is Facebook not? Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. But I mean, let me get this up to you guys. But I mean, you know, it's like we kept saying to them, this woman is doing this. She needs to go. They didn't want to listen to any of us. And sadly, they've had to put up with her crap. The animals have had to put up with her crap. And it's am I jumping in joy right now? Yes. But I'm hoping to God that it happens, that she actually leaves. She's played games time after time after time, threatening to quit, and she never quits. So it's really a wait and see game to see if she actually quits. They've got one of the best. They actually, for once, they made a good decision. The guy they hired as manager, I actually know. He used to work at the vet that my dog actually goes to. He used to work there. So he knows his stuff. He has plenty of knowledge. So that's one less worry I have to worry about. I 100% have I can't think of the word, you guys, but I 100% know he can do the job. I 100% know that the animals are in good hands with him being a manager. So that's really a good relief. Um, you know, thank God they finally made it good for once. I mean, I know they. If I ever wanted to go back, they could say, "Well, no, because you pretty much talked bad about us." Well, no, I haven't. I'm really not talking bad about them. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Their decisions that they made, yes, I've been talking bad about them. That was the decisions that they chose to make. They were poor decisions, and it really affected a lot of people. Like I said, their funding started going downhill. They was losing a lot of funding. People were pulling their fundings from them. Volunteers were leaving. Um, they've lost more volunteers than enough, and that's because of poor decisions. And it really hurts the animals when the animals know somebody. When the animals know somebody, and I, I can't even imagine how much it hurt the animals when I left. I really didn't have a choice. I was pretty much told you don't have a choice but to leave. For no reason at all. But I really every day I question, would things have happened differently if certain things would have gone differently. Um, it all comes back to the same answer. No, they would have all ended the same way. And I don't know if I will ever go back. It depends on if they ever give me the opportunity to go back. It would definitely take a lot of thinking. The person that I'm hoping to God leaves, for 100% positive, she has to be gone before I even think about going back. Um, you know, I sit here today and I think about it. And I mean, I love working with animals. There's nothing in this world that I would rather do than work with animals. Working with animals is what I love doing. And it's not working in a place where you have to euthanize animals. I could never do that. Um, I have too big of a heart. Um, that's one reason why it still affects me to this day that I'm not at the shelter anymore. Like I said, I don't. The biggest question is, would they ever offer me a spot back? That it's not up to me. Um, I know the board put a lot of us through hell. Um, and I'm not saying I would forgive what people did to us, because I don't think that is forgiving. I don't think I could ever forgive them for that. Um, so if I was to go back, it would bug me. But like I said, it depends if they would actually offer me a position back there. Um, and I didn't really do anything wrong, so I don't really know why they wouldn't. Um, I was great with people. I was great with the animals. I mean, when you have to ask yourself, um, the way I look at it, it would really be hard on me if if my friends weren't back there. I don't think I'd go back. Or if some of my friends weren't back there, um, I'm not even sure if I would even give it a thought. Because we made a team. We was one of the best damn teams that we could have ever been. We all worked together. When something needs done, it got done. And we was one of the hardest. We were all hardworking. Um, and I mean, when it come to lifting stuff, I had lifted crap. I really shouldn't have been lifting it, but I did, and that's pretty much because I'll tell y'all something. When it comes to lifting crap, yes, I realize sometimes that there is 100% a chance of my back going out. I realize that every day. Every day I wake up, I realize that. Um, it's not something I really want to happen, but like I said, I realize that it could happen every day I wake up. Um, I don't like having to rely on somebody else to do something. Therefore, if it meant carrying 50-pound dog food bag, I did it. If it meant carrying 30 pounds of cat litter, I did it. And most of the time I did it without having to be told to go do it or being asked. I mean, when it came to people that were on, like I said, the team, we weren't really asked to do anything. We usually did it because we wanted to. I did it because I loved the animals. I remember one day we had this. I still say that dog was a Dalmatian. Her name was what was her name? Keely. That was her name. Her name was Keely. She was pretty much still a puppy. And sadly, she had to be surrendered to. She was surrendered to AWS because, and I was there at the time. That's why I say us. The family didn't want to surrender her. They were moving. They were really heartbroken that they had to surrender her. But this poor dog, and it really broke my heart that day. We were taking her back. I had to take her back to. Well, I didn't. Me and one of the other people. I was going back there to help them set up her kennel. I think I had the leash, or I think I was taking her back to set up her kennel and get her settled in and all. Or maybe I had already done the kennel or something. I think I already had the kennel done, and I was taking her back to put her in her kennel. I already had her food and all in there, I think, or maybe I didn't. The food I don't think we had in there yet because I had to wait for puppy food. But I got to the kennel door with her, and she heard. I opened the door, and she heard all the other dogs, and she like froze. She was terrified and she was scared, and she was giving up a fight. She was not going to go in that kennel, but without some assistance. I knew she was going to fight us. I reached down and picked her up. I mean, she was probably 30 pounds, probably about 25 to 30 pounds. I reached down and picked her up. Let her know that I was her friend and all. And I took her back and put her in her kennel, and I sat in her kennel and comforted her. And it's memories like that I'll never forget. It's memories like that That is the reason why I miss those dogs so much. Why I miss those cats so much. Why I miss being at the shelter. Being at the shelter, I wasn't just doing the animals a favor, I was also doing myself a favor. I was going out playing with the dogs, and it was really benefiting me because my health was getting better. My weight was going down. My doctor was even happy to see everything was getting better. And I never realized how much time I spent there until I had to leave. Till I wasn't going there every day. Till weeks went by that I wasn't there. Till months added up. I never realized how much time I spent there. But I literally made that place my life. To this day, I find myself going to check to make sure no animals are left outside that door. I don't know what I would do with the animals if there was, but it's just me. And that's one reason why I'm having such a hard time to figure out what kind of videos to do for you guys, because this channel was never intended to be a regular YouTube channel. This channel was intended to be a channel to help get those animals adopted. And now I'm not at the shelter, and even though I'm not at the shelter, this channel has to go on. So, that's one reason why I will post a video every now and then. If it's an animal I know, I post it to try to get that animal adopted. Like Polo. I know Polo. Polo is a sweet cat. So, I'd love to see Polo get adopted. I'm trying to do my part for those animals without being there. Just because she's gone doesn't mean I'm going to go back. Doesn't mean I'm going to get the opportunity to go back. I went by there yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. The board member that actually kicked me to the curb, standing in the parking lot. And I don't know if I would ever have the courtesy to stop and say, hey, what's the chance of me coming back? Because, they never gave me anything in writing that says you're terminated and you're not allowed back or any of that. last I heard, I think it was actually temporarily terminated for no reason at all, really. They got mad because I told my friends about a meeting. And it's here's the thing. I told my friends about a meeting that we were supposed to have. I didn't have no I wasn't told not to tell nobody. So, I mean, last I checked, I have right to tell whoever's in the same hell about that meeting. So, I mean, the fact that they even thought, and that was one of the reasons they claimed gossip. Gossip. But of course, as I told you, the news about the person that I'm hoping to God leaves came from a board member. A board member. So, I mean, you accused us of gossip. We're not there no more. But your gossiping is still going on. And I'm sorry. Y'all don't like it, but I have every right to talk about it. And I have every right to discuss it with my friends. I had every right to discuss my meeting with my friends. So Cal's logic didn't make sense anyway, so and the reason I'm talking like this is it really wouldn't surprise me if board members don't watch my live stream. I mean, unless they are subscribed, I can't tell who's viewing my live stream. That's the only way I can tell. Even then, if they don't have their names viewable, I can't tell. I can only see their screen name. So I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they was to watch my live streams. I really could care less. You know. I'm not the kind of person that would bash somebody unless they deserved it. That is one reason why I have not bashed and will not bash the entire organization. Because I know there is still people working there that didn't have anything to do with what happened. The animals never had anything to do with what happened. And that's one reason why. But I look back at everything. Every now and then I find my old Instrum reports that I filed that didn't mean crap to the board. And sometimes it really hurts me and it really upsets me. Um, you guys, I know holding grudges don't get you nowhere in life. They really don't. And I don't hold a grudge against AWS. Do I hold grudge against some of the board members? Yes, 100%. Now there are some board members that didn't have a single thing to do with it. I know they blamed it on the board members. They said the board decided it. No, the board didn't. When it comes down to it, I know what happened. They will never admit it, but I know that the person that I'm praying and hoping to God quits, I know that she told the board or told the treasurer or somebody that it's either her or me. And because at the time she was their star, she was the star employee. Now, not sure why she's having to resign. And I'd love to know why. Well, yeah, I take that back. I do kind of know why. But because her game's caught up to her. Karma. Good old karma. What can I say? Told ya! You know? I told him that day. I told her multiple times. When me and her got into it, I told her, I said, look, I said, if you take me down, I'm only going down one way. I said, and I'm taking all of y'all down with me. Namely her. I told her, I said, if I go down, I'm taking you down with me. Now, I really haven't tried. I've just sat back and watched karma bite her in the ass. And now they finally have made one of the best decisions that they have ever made in a long time. And that is by hiring a man as the manager. That's one of the best things they ever have done, as far as I'm concerned. They should have done that a long time ago. Because a man is not going to put up with crap. They're not going to put up with little games. they're not going to put up with lies. They're going to get the job done. Whether you like it or not, if they're in charge, you're going to play by their game, their rules. So I give them credit for that decision. Back when I was there, I was trying to get them to do that, make a man the manager. That's what that place needed, was a man for a manager. And it's needed that for a while. You know, I was hoping not to make tonight's live stream all about this, but I'm just so happy. And if she actually quits this time, like she claims she's going to, I'm gonna have one of the biggest smiles on my face that y'all have ever seen. And because a reason that will be is because she doesn't care about the animals as much as the way she claims. She don't care about those animals at all. I mean, she's been doing first come first serve. So that's how I know she hasn't been doing it. So that's how I know she don't care about those animals. So I'm gonna try to change the subject, you guys, but I don't know if it's gonna come back to. So the other night when my niece was here, let's see, Friday night we picked her up. We played the games. Yeah, Friday night we were playing, we played golf on the game system. We played Nerf gunfight. We played bowling. It got late. In a minute, it got around like, I want to say 11:30. She was past her bedtime, and I think her mama and daddy didn't like that too much, but they didn't say nothing to us. But the later it got, I started having pains in my back. All day long Friday, I was having back spasms. But they wasn't constant. I would have one and then it'd go away. And a couple minutes would go by and then I'd have another one. And it'd be a little bit more severe, but it'd go away. The later it got, the more severe they got. Friday night, late 12 o'clock came. It was like 11:30. I got 11:30, 11:40. I had a back spasm. Only difference is this spasm did not go away. And it hurt so bad, you guys. When I say it hurt, it literally was starting to upset me because I can't afford for my back to go out on me right now. I've got a lot of things going on right now. Not with me, but in my life right now, I've got a lot of things going on, and I can't afford to I'd be down right now. For reasons I'm not gonna talk about yet, but I can't afford for my back to go out. And that Friday night, because I've got steps I got to go up to get to my room. We was playing golf, and I just got a back spasm so bad, and this back spasm did not go away, and it hurt so freaking bad. I mean, it hurt so bad. I thought my back was out. I thought my back went out. That's how bad it hurt. I went down, got some ibuprofen. That did nothing. I got a heating pad. It had Friday night. Well, it was actually early Saturday morning. It was like 1:00. I laid down. And my back hurt me, and I had a heating pad. I put a heating pad on me. My back hurt me. I can't sleep unless I'm laying on my stomach or on my side, you guys. I turned on my side. My back was hurting so bad, and I was thinking, how am I gonna get to sleep? How am I gonna go to my cousin's birthday party tomorrow on Saturday? I was thinking my niece is gonna be very upset because I can't play games with her. I was feeling like crap because I was thinking, I hear my niece come over to stay the weekend with us. She wants to spend time with us. And all I'm thinking is I may end up in the hospital with having to have back surgery. And I'm like, I can't deal with this right now. So I laid there and I turned on my side and I threw the heating pad over my side. So it was on my back and on my side. I fell asleep for a few hours and woke up at like 5:30, maybe 6. I think it was 5:30 though. Might have been 6. Woke up, turned back over onto my other side and sat up a little bit. I'm thinking, how am I going to get back down the steps without falling? I got up and I walked around a little bit. And my back, it still hurt me, but it wasn't as tight the more I walked around in my room. So I'm walking back and forth from side to side in my room. My porch up here to my other door. Trying to get my back to loosen up a little bit so I can get down the steps. And then I come down the steps and I'm walking sideways down the steps, grabbing the rail like this. Pretty much holding all my weight on the rail. Thank God it held up. I go downstairs and my back's still hurting me. My mom was awake. I said, I need another ibuprofen. So I took another ibuprofen, went out to the kitchen and saw these heating pads. I don't have any. I don't have one around, but it's like a heating belt. And it was good for like 16 or 17 hours. Might have been 18. But it was good for quite some time. So I put one of them on. I kept it on there, and thank God my back loosened up. It was still hurting. So it was still hard for me to walk, but it didn't. It wasn't as tight as it was. it loosened up enough for me to be able to walk and for me to be able to tolerate the pain to go to my cousin's birthday party. I couldn't be any glad that we went. We went to my cousin's birthday party. Met my cousin's boyfriend that we really hadn't met before. Seems to be a really nice guy. Reminds us of a family friend that we have. Seen someone I didn't really care for to see. Saw my girl's nephews. Riley and Caleb. Then we came back home, and we really thought my brother was going to pick my niece up that night, but my niece called him and said, "I want to stay another night. Can I stay another night? And then y'all pick me up on Sunday morning on your way to church." And my brother and my sister-in-law was like, "Yeah, that's fine." But my back, it wasn't just my back hurting me. It was my sciatic nerve in my leg. And that's one reason why I was having such a hard time walking. It was miserable. And luckily, I wouldn't say I have a high pain tolerance, but I can tolerate pain. I can tolerate pain until it's. Usually, I won't take anything when my back's hurting me, because I don't like taking medication. But when it gets that bad, it's miserable. And I made the mistake of getting down on the floor with my niece. My niece wanted to play chess, and we ain't gonna talk about how that game went because she wanted to skip like 5 spots. Yeah, she was cheating. I know. Wasn't too happy about it. Made the mistake of getting down on the floor because our floors are concrete underneath our carpet because it's concrete slab. The minute I got down on that concrete floor and I went to get up, it was like the reset button had been hit and the pain was back. And I fought the pain as much as I could. I didn't really want to. I was letting my niece see me hurt and be in pain more than I really wanted her to see. I didn't want her to see me in pain like that. But yeah. It really had me worried and scared and everything else. And I don't know if I'll ever have to feel that pain again. Probably will. If my back ever goes out, that's what it felt like. I probably should go back to the back doctor. I gotta find a new back doctor though, because my insurance won't carry my old back doctor. Because my old back doctor's in Maryland, so I've got to find a new back doctor. Fun. Just to make sure things haven't gotten worse. Wow, you guys, we're almost at an hour. I'm a little bit shocked. First time back in a long time, and we're at an hour. But yeah. And daggone HOA is paving our freaking road. And then they cut grooves in our freaking road, and I've got a strange feeling I know what they're for. I think they're for freaking speed bumps, which I'm not too happy about it. Because all it's going to do is tear people's cars up. Of course, they've yet to answer my question on our Facebook. Which is not surprising. The hell? Oh. But yeah, it's a mess down next to our mailbox. Our HOA loves spending money that they don't need to be spending money, which they tried suing the bus garage. And that got them nowhere. Because they tried stopping the county from building the bus garage behind our neighborhood. That got them nowhere. It's a commercial park behind our neighborhood. So first of all, strike one. Then they tried suing them because they didn't want they didn't want them to have a gas station back there for the bus garage. That got them nowhere. The bus garage said, okay, we're still going to do it. We're just going to put our tanks above ground. Because they were worried about our wells. So that money went down the drain. They sued the bus garage, or the county, should we say, and lost. That money went down the drain. They wasted that money. That they did not have authorization to do. So if they're putting speed bumps in, they don't have authorization to do that, first of all. That is supposed to be voted by the HOA, the entire homeowner association, not just the board members. But our president thinks he's not a lawyer, he's a public defender. He thinks he can do any daggone thing in the world in the subdivision or outside the subdivision because he's the president. Well, instead of putting a basketball hoop at the end of his driveway where he's got plenty of room to put the basketball hoop, he's chose to put the basketball hoop across the street from his house, first of all. So it's not even in his yard. It's in somebody else's yard. Actually, it's not even in their yard. It's on the HOA easement where it's not supposed to be. So right there's a big mistake. But his kids have to play in the road to play basketball. So, and it's ridiculous. He put his basketball hoop on a blind curve. You can't see if anybody's in that road before you make that turn. And another thing that makes me mad is if they're putting speed bumps in, they put speed bumps all the way. They didn't do all the way throughout our neighborhood. They did it on our end of the road, which is complete bull. It's complete BS. Because our maintenance guy, who I don't know if you can call him a maintenance guy because he does a half-ass job, don't even do his job. Our maintenance guy flies throughout our neighborhood. I mean, drives like a bat out of hell. Our president drives like a bat out of hell. His wife drives like a bat out of hell. Let's see. Our secretary drives like a bat out of hell. So, I mean, it's like they're punishing everybody else, but once again, the board members are free to do whatever they please because there's no speed bumps on the road, which I find that very fucked up. Now, I don't know if there's speed bumps, but they sure as hell look like it. And our president put on there, I hope you look forward to getting a letter that I sent out. What's he gonna say? Oh, I decided to put speed bumps in our neighborhood since too many speeding. Which they're not even smooth, first of all. I mean, I took the truck out because I didn't want to get tar all over my car. I didn't want to get tar all over my father's car. And I didn't want to tear our suspension up, be it with the bumps. So I took the truck out. And in the truck, oh my God. And this is going probably 8 miles an hour, if that. It was ridiculous. I know that's just a lawsuit waiting to happen. They freaking put speed bumps in like that. It's going to do nothing but tear people's cars up. And when they tear people's cars up, they're going to send the bill to the HOA for poor road surface. Which they do that every day with the county and the state. Matter of fact, they just passed a law saying that you can. So, if they want to be stupid, they're going to get the bills when people send them the bills for the damage to their cars. And it's worse than a fucking pothole. It literally is. But, well, you guys, we've been on here for an hour and 9 minutes, so I think I'm going to get off here, call it a night for YouTube, and get this processed and uploaded. Well, it's already online, but get it processed and uploaded for you guys to view whenever. So, y'all know what to do. If you haven't done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button right here. Hit the like button right right here. And leave me a comment if you want to know something. Leave me a comment if you have an idea of what kind of videos I can do. Leave me a comment if you just want to say hi. I'll give you a shout out. Just leave me a comment. I'll get you your comments. So, till next time, I'll catch y'all later. See ya.